Dun, dun, dun. Everything's gonna be okay. Dun, dun, dun. My God, my head is like really, really shiny on the wrong side. I've got, what do you call it? Sage? Palo Santo? Welcome, YouTube fam. Let's light some Palo Santo. This is going to be a grand time. Grand time because you are divine. Okay, so the title of this YouTube is called that you are going to make millions, if not billions, in this lifetime. And you're going to go, oh my gosh, another thing about money. Gosh, my work in this lifetime is to help you realize that if you can manifest a failure, you can manifest $1 million. We've got to stop this struggle around money. The struggle around money is literally not funny, and it's what's keeping you so small when you were put on this earth to stand tall. So, my love, the reason that you even clicked on this, if you even clicked on this, if you are watching this, it is because you're going to make millions, if not billions, in this lifetime. Because let's face it, why would you click on this to watch this if it wasn't in your subconscious? If it wasn't in your subconscious, it just wouldn't even come up in your feed. You wouldn't even attract this message to receive millions or billions in this lifetime. The thing is that it's already done. It's already done. And I want you to understand, sorry, my antivirus just came up. It's already done and it's time to have fun. This new paradigm is effortless. It is effortless. It is incredible how easy this life gets to be, how effortless it gets to be. But what's happening is that we are living in old times. And right now we're going through one of the biggest transits in this lifetime. It is massive what we are going through right now. And it's about to get pretty exciting, pretty wild, pretty freeing, pretty spectacular. And it's like being in a rocket ship right now. It's like you need to stay grounded. You need to stay connected to your power, to your strength, to your intuition, to your inner knowing, so that you can get this life to start flowing. Recently, when I did one of my ayahuasca ceremonies, I was guided by the medicine to remind everybody that my medicine it's effortless. It is effortless. The highest possible timeline is completely and utterly effortless. But guess what? We're conditioned for the struggle. We are conditioned for it to be hard. We're conditioned for it to feel like it's just so freaking hard all the time. But guess what? It doesn't need to be hard. It is divine, my friend. It is absolutely divine. And it is time that you shine. It is time that you really stand in your truth, in your power, because this is your hour. So let's dive deep with why you are going to make millions, if not billions, in this lifetime. Well, you already know that you were chosen. You already know that you're a starseed or an old soul or a light worker. You know that you've been different to most people most of your life. You know that you've known things other people don't know. You know that you have probably triggered people more than other people get triggered. You know that you are special. And not in the egoic sense of, oh my gosh, you're better than everyone else. No, like you just know that when you were in the galaxy before you incarnated and everyone was like, who's going to go down to this crazy, crazy, crazy planet? You were like, pick me, my lord. Even though you're probably like, do we really want to go down to Earth? Do we really, really, really want to go down to Earth and deal with so much contrast? You knew it was going to be crazy. You knew it's going to be a crazy journey. You knew that you were going to have to require this inner warrior strength, this inner warrior energetic field that a lot of people don't have. But you knew that you were being put on this earth because you are a leader. And the truth about money is that we need to learn how to use money so that we can be the leaders that we came here to be. Money is just so simple. It's literally just one of the rules here. Sorry, guys, it's been so hot in Bali today. I'm like, oh. Money is one of the rules here on Earth School. So it's a little bit like we come into this video game and there's all these default settings of this Earth School, of this Earth consciousness. And we've got things like energetic exchange. We've got the law of cause and effect. That's one of the rules of the game. That is how we get to play energetically here on Earth School. And in order for you to play well, you've got to understand how the rules work. It's a little bit like playing chess. We understand that the queen can go wherever she desires, but if the queen loses her ability to be protected by all of the soldiers, then she's most likely going to get out. The thing about money in this 3D reality is that it's just energy exchange. But the way that a lot of people interact with money is literally like holding on to the queen, and they're like, no, queen, you cannot move. And she's like, wow, this is a really boring game. I don't want to play chess anymore. This is really, really, really boring. Money is energy. The reason that we have money in this physical plane is because we as a collective manifested a way that we could play into the rules of the physical game, which is energetic exchange. Before we had money, there were cows, there were it was like gold, silver, myrrh. There were all the things. There were herbs, there were spices, there were beautiful things. We could exchange shoes, we could exchange cows, we could exchange all of the lovely things because we came here to learn how to exchange, learn how to experience wealth through this energy that we call money. Now, because of our conditioning, we have a really unhealthy hold on this energy that we call money. And a lot of people are holding on to money like they would hold on to a child that they don't want to grow up. It's like, please don't grow up, don't leave the home. And the child's like, Mom, you're really freaking me out. Like, I'm growing up, I'm going to go explore, I'm going to go travel, I'm going to go live my life. And the mom's like, please don't do that. So here we are. We've got this beautiful energy that we call money coming to us so beautifully. Money never stops flowing. The flow of money is always coming as effortlessly as honey. It's always there. If you live in Bali, they always say, no money, no honey. It's so funny. Anyway, money is always coming. How we as energetic beings in this physical body have to learn how to relate to money is really being in the energy of receiving, because it is really about receiving. It is about the receptive mode. It is about our ability to receive. What we have to understand is that money is about energetic containers. So if the universe is giving you $1 million and you don't have the right energetic container to hold the $1 million, and I don't want you to think of energetic containers as bigger and smaller, because to the universe, $1 is the same as $1 million. But what we really have to look at is, what is our energetic container? What is that looking like? What stories do I have around this thing that I desire to receive? And what container am I holding to receive that? So I'm going to give you an example that's kind of flowing through right now. If the way, I'm going to talk metaphorically, it might sound a bit crazy, but if the way you see money is like a triangle, and the container that you're holding to receive the money is not shaped like a triangle, then you're going to struggle to receive the money. So for example, if you see $1 million as really, 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 really big, and you haven't done the inner work to learn how to expand more to hold that $1 million, is going to be quite hard for you to hold. But when you start to align your thoughts with the thing that you desire in an effortless flow, it can come to you really, 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 really beautifully. Now, I hope I'm making sense. It might go over your head a little bit with that explanation. But what I want you to understand is that if you see $1 million like a lot of money, you are going to shape shift into something that has to be far larger than what it needs to be to hold the $1 million. Because what you have to understand is that there's 1 million trillion different millionaires on the planet. They are not all carbon copies of each other. They are not all looking the same. Yes, they obviously have a few things in common, like they love money, they value wealth, they look after their money, they know how to get money to work harder for them. There are sort of similar traits, but in saying that, it isn't completely in sync around the board when it comes to money. So what you have to understand is, what are your beliefs around the thing that you desire to bring in, and how are you holding yourself in order to bring that thing in? Because if you think that you're playing the lotto every single day and you're going to win the $1 million, amazing. You've got all the beliefs around, one day I'm going to win the lotto, and then the lotto comes, but you don't have the beliefs around, when the lotto comes, I'm going to invest it. I'm going to turn this $1 million into $100 million, and I'm going to buy that house, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. And so it's really important to realize that the object that you are calling in, the amount of money that you desire that you are calling in, has to be in sync with who you're being. And the illusion of the amount that you are calling in needs to match the illusion of who you're being, because there are millionaires that look like they're homeless. There are billionaires that are always wearing expensive things. There are so many different types of millionaires and billionaires. And what you have to understand is that it all comes down to how you're being. It all comes down to how you're being and how you're seeing the reality that you are calling in. Because it's not so much about obtaining that thing, it's just about discarding every piece of you that thinks that you can't have it. All you're doing in this journey is discarding and awakening and discarding and awakening. And the fact that you've even clicked on this video because you know that you are going to be a millionaire or a billionaire one day, it's really about you just letting all of the pieces within you that think that you're not as worthy as some quantum particles fall away so that you can have the thing that you desire. It's actually ridiculous that we think that we are less than a group of quantum particles put together to create a symbol that we get to see. It's absolutely crazy. Anyway, old souls, I truly hope that this video has helped you today. If it has, definitely leave us a comment, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. And if you want to come into the 888 Wealth Codes group, where I do a lot of my lives, where we go and have a deep dive, where we really get to play, then please come join me in that group. We've got some really exciting things coming up. We have got the 11/11 portal. This is massive change. We're doing this on the 11th of the 11th. So it's a huge shift. If you just close your eyes and tune into your heart and see if you feel the pull for that, you will know. If you don't feel the pull for that, you feel the pull for a Kundalini activation. These are really potent, energetic sessions that get to clean out the blocks in your psyche that are blocking you from receiving money flowing as effortlessly as air, receiving all the beautiful dreams, all the beautiful things, all the incredible things that just set your soul on fire. Also, a few quick announcements. We've got so much stuff coming up. In February next year, we are doing the South African retreat. That is a Kundalini activation retreat. It is not Kundalini yoga. It is the art of surrender. So I'm an energy worker. I really channel this beautiful frequency, and anything in your body that doesn't align to this frequency will fall away. It is so much easier and so much more effortless than spending 20 years in a therapist's office. So it's absolutely powerful, so beautiful. So if you feel the call for that, all the links are below. Definitely jump on the wait list. And I just hope that you truly and utterly remember how powerful you are, that you are the absolute star, that you came here to go so far, that this life that you have been chosen to live has barely even begun. Has barely even begun. Like, you have literally won. You have insanely won, and it's about to get really fun. So strap in, allow the contractions to expand you. Don't get stuck in what anything means. Just observe as the universe propels you forward. What a lot of people do is when the arrow pulls them back into the darkness, they get stuck. You just go, of course the arrow is pulling me back so I can projectile launch forward, because that is my journey. That is my mission. That is what I came here to do, what I came here to be. That is beyond true. So, wealthy old soul, I love you. I see you. This is your time to shine. If you feel like going deeper and activating more of the divine so that you can live a life beyond your wildest dreams, where everything is so much greater than what it seems, then I am inviting you to come and work with me. There's so many beautiful things coming up. Check them out below, and just know that you are the greatest thing in this world. And when you say it is done, it is done. And when you say it is yours, it is yours. And when you say it is fun, it is fun. And welcome to your next chapter. It is effortless. Big love, wealthy old soul. Mwah.